Have you ever had a conversation with a friend or a family member? You were talking about maybe taking a trip or buying a certain product, something you were considering. Next thing you know, on your cell phone is an advertisement on an app somewhere about the one thing you were just talking about. You're not paranoid. Your phone is listening to you. And today I want to discuss the harsh truth about it, the why, and I'm going to show you how to stop this. We're going to do this together. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Let's talk about how the voice data is collected and used. Apps with microphone access can listen for audio cues and keywords from your conversations. Scary, isn't it? There are marketing agencies that use active listening software that captures real-time intent data by monitoring conversations through smartphone microphones. Here we go. And then it pairs it with AI and also behavioral data to serve targeted advertisements. Scary, right? But it gets worse. This voice data can be stored on their company servers, sometimes indefinitely, and that data could have very confidential information from your conversation. Talk about feeling violated, right? Let's stop them from doing this right now. In 3, 2, and 1. So for our iPhone owners, I'm going to show you how to audit and revoke permissions. So first, we're going to go to Settings. And when you're in Settings, you're going to scroll down to Privacy and Security, which is right here. You're going to click Privacy and Security. And then you're going to scroll down to Microphone. Once you find Microphone, you click on Microphone. This is going to show you, as you can see, I have all of them enabled, all the different apps that right now the microphone is enabled. Now, for any app that you don't want to have listening to you, go ahead and press a button. So like I have here, you turn that off. And voila, that app can no longer access the microphone on your phone and will stop listening to you. Apps that often don't need access are shopping apps, games, and social media browsers. So keep that in mind when turning things off and make sure that you give them the access that you want them to have. You have the power, they don't. Let's go to Android now. I'm going to show you how to audit and revoke permissions. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Settings, and then you're going to want to go to Privacy. Here on mine, it's Security and Privacy. You want to click that. Once you're in Security and Privacy, then you want to go to Permission Manager. And that's a little bit scrolled down here. As you can see here, I have Permission Manager. And I want to click on Microphone. Permission usage. And right now I'm actually using it for this app, but any other apps there or usage history would show. And just the same as the iPhone, you can actually remove permissions. Same thing with, note there are variations between Samsung, Google Pixel, and other Android brands, and I'm currently using a Samsung to show you this. Let's talk about some additional protection steps. First, let's talk about disabling voice assistants when not in use. Turn off Google Assistant and Siri when you're not actively using them, as they continuously listen for wake words and store voice recordings on company servers. Next, we want to review permissions during installation. Always read permission request carefully before clicking Accept. If an app asks for microphone access unrelated to its function, select Don't Allow. I find this rather important because there are apps that you're using that you never really need the microphone for. Certain apps like video apps recording videos on your phone or anything of that nature, yes, you want to allow access to that app, especially some of the main players in the game, because they're not collecting data and sharing that with advertisers. And you see there are no advertisements on the app itself, so those are pretty safe. The next is limit background activity. Some apps continue running in the background and collect data even when you're not using them. Review which apps can run in the background and restrict this access in your phone settings, just as we did earlier. Lastly, there are some physical indicators on your phone, and this is huge because people have always asked that question, especially on the iPhone itself. What is that orange dot that is showing up in the top of my phone? Well, that orange dot, and there are similar indicators on Android phones because there are different ones such as the Googles and the Samsungs that appear when an app is actively using your microphone. It's alerting you to potential unauthorized listening. This is, I guess I would say this is a fail-safe from the manufacturers. Thank you, Apple and Samsung and Google, for doing that. It's just still startling how we have to worry about this, especially in this day and age. It's crazy. In the end, you have control over your privacy. I encourage you right now to go to settings on your phone, and if any of these apps have permissions to listen to you and you don't want them to, turn it off immediately. Don't let them win. We take control of our privacy and our lives. Also, if you have questions, drop them below. I look at all of them in the comments and I answer every single one of them. I enjoy reading them and helping you. So please don't hesitate to ask questions. Lastly, I want to thank you for spending your time with me today. I'm extremely excited that we have so many new people who have joined our community, and the community is growing bigger and bigger, and it's a wonderful thing. You're aware that our goal is to help those who are 55 and over become tech literate and tech independent. We have some free resources below in the comment section. You can find links. You can take a quiz to test your tech knowledge. Another exciting thing that I would like to mention is our coaching and mentoring program starts on January the 15th. You can find more information about that at our website at tech grownups.com. You'll see right now we have very limited slots for our founders group. This is exciting as we're looking forward to helping so many people, and I'd love for you to be a part of that. If you have any questions, once again, please put them below. And the big thing, I want to wish you and your family a very happy, safe, and prosperous new year coming up in 2026. We'll see you next year, which is only a few days away. Till then, stay safe and have fun.